Hello there everybody, Summers Locust here and welcome back to the railway and welcome back to another review. Today I'm looking at a Type 3 diesel locomotive by Lima, and that is this, the Lima Class 33 in the DRS livery. Now this livery doesn't actually exist on these ones, as you can see with the note here. This is a repainted Class 33. And as you can see, the number of this was 33029. Now, the actual number of this model, which you can just see faintly on the side there, I don't know, I can't remember which side it was. You can just see the very, very faint numbers on the blue margin up against the background. That this was 33027 in the BR large logo blue. And 33027 I own, which is just, where am I thinking? Just here. You can just see at the very edge of the screen. But this one was a different livery for that logo. So it's nice to see another logo of its, or basically the exact same body, everything, number, but just repainted it and had a new face put onto it, if you want to say, and a new disguise. So, without further ado, let's open the box and see what we have inside. Well, I mean, you can already see it, but let's take a personal look at the Lima Class 33 in the stunning DRS livery. Okay, so there is nothing on the edge of the box that I can show you. All I can show you is what's on here, which is 33029 DRS, and this one was bought for £33 for Class 33. That's interesting. £33 for 33. Yeah, very nice. And as you can see, this is repainted. WA. The person who's done it. But anyway, I think it's time we should take this DRS Class 33 out of the box and check out what we have in store for us today. So, I mean, it says £33.50 here, but I mean, only 50% pence out on the sticky note there. Right, I think I'll go from this end, yeah, and then take it out of this box. Quite easy to take it out, like most Lima boxes. And there is the logo. I can slide it out like so. There's no instructions or detail packs. Actually, all accessories come with this. So it's just the logo. Not to expect much from a Lima logo, unless it's my Class 40, which did come with a disc. But anyway, there it is, the DRS Class 33. Well, I'm going to say this all day because that's what it is at the moment. But you can tell that it's been painted because of the how much paint is actually the mismatch of shapes with the black grills on the roof there. But as you can see, there it is. Lovely looking thing, I must say. Very nice. Yeah, the person who's painted this has actually done a really good job at this. Obviously, it's not like absolutely perfection, because there's a couple of places where paint is, well, the lining is a bit wobbly all over the place. But I mean, that's not what you expect. I mean, if it's a homemade paint job, then I have to say that. But well done to the person who did this. And also, this logo is not mine. I am reviewing for a friend. So, without any further ado, let's get this up against the white background and check out the detail of this Class 33. So, let's go. Okay, so there is the Lima DRS Class 33 up against the white background. And from afar, the detail looks pretty good and looks like the actual real thing in real life. But and when on closer inspection, I have to say the detail on this is, apart from the paint job, the actual quality of the model is pretty good. So let's start from the front end. And so as you can see, you've got the full sort of DRS blue windows and window frames, as well as a small yellow panel on the front. which I think has remained the same, just the top half has been painted into the DRS blue. As you can see, the number has obviously been put on as well to 33029. I have got the warning sign there, which is quite good, nice to see, which is nice been put on. This loco, obviously being Lima, has got the broad couplings as well as non-sprung buffers. I think that is. If I take a close inspection on that, yeah, just plastic ones. So non-sprung buffers, and I'm not sure if they are, but let me just. No, I thought there might be metal handrails on the front of this logo, but no, they've just been painted into a nice shiny silver colour. That's fine, but the good thing is they've been picked out, which I'm happy to see that. You got the DRS logo, which is the not the compass one, it's just the lettering, but it has been put on quite well. I've noticed it. Have noticed that the handrails here, are they? No, they're also painted on, I think. Yeah, I thought for a moment they were metal, but obviously not. Yeah, so it does look quite good, I have to say. Obviously, the orange lining on the top has been painted on itself, but if I take a close inspection on that, as you can see, there is a certain amount of gapping every so often, and also some of the paint is sort of splattered onto the top, which does make it a little bit, which is a bit annoying, but you can't help that when you're doing it from home or wherever this was painted from. But anyway, yeah, the front end does look pretty good, obviously with the red buff beams and everything. I think they've remained the same, but I have seen a photograph of a BR Blue large logo. Oh, sorry, BR large logo blue Class 33, and they do have red buffer beams. So I think that they remain the same. And I have noticed this logo has got the stars on the front, the blue stars, if you can just see it there. So you've got one there. I don't know what they actually mean, but if you do know, please do put that in the comments. Looking along the side of the logo, obviously we have got the grills picked out and coloured black. So we've got the ones on the top here, as well as on the side, and then also you got the you have had 33029 printed on there, as you can see, the nice blue, on a blue background, but it's white lettering, which is nice to see. And then obviously you've got the windows, which I don't think you can look into the logo, but as you can see, we have got clips on the outside of the body, which are quite, I have to say, which I have noticed them. They're quite easy to notice, but because of the same colour, it doesn't sort of stand out like really well. So that's fine. The roof is like I don't know, like a mixture of grey and blue, because it looks grey, but when you look into the light, it's like a blue tinge on it, which is interesting to see. Very interesting colour to have on this 33, but I think these were the common colour, but I've got a feeling they might have been black. From colours I have seen in real life of the DRS Class 33. Yes, and here's more splattered orange lining on this end of the logo. Now, when I was talking about, you can see the original logo from the inside. I've got a feeling that... Oh, here we are. Now, if you look closely, you can see something, can't you? Although I think this is just a crossbar one. But if you look very closely here, you can just see the British Railways Arrow logo. Literally just coming through there. Yeah. Actually, that's a proof that this logo was in fact a paint job over it. And I'll just show you the other side for a moment because you can see the number on the other side to show that it was 33027. Now you can probably just make out the fake lining of 330, and then on the lining where the DRS symbol has been put, you can see 27 there. So can I put a light on that? Ah, there we are. There we go, 3302, and then on the logo you've got 7 underneath. But also, you can also see the other, there it is. There is the other logo on this side. So that just goes to show that this logo was 33027 in, obviously just BR blue, but just a different version to mine. Yeah, but a different version to mine. But yeah, so the detail on this, I would say for a paint job is a pretty good sort of solid 8 out of 10 job. But then of course there's a few places where the paint hasn't covered everything or has just sort of misplaced on some bits. But I have noticed the bogies have also been, the actor boxes have been picked out in the nice yellow, as well as the nice detailed bogies down here, as you can see with the springs. I think there's 4 springs on each side of the bogie, which give a nice suspension there. And also the inner cars, I think there's much to see in there. Set the light back on again. No, I don't think you can see much in there. I can't, so I think it's just a plain cab. But anyway, I think it's time to get this down onto the track and see how well this runs. For Lima Loco, you can expect noise, but then of course, on some Lima Locos, you don't expect that much noise. And also, you never know, it could be quite a smooth runner. I doubt it on the slow speeds, but it could be a quite good runner on the higher speeds. So let's check that out. Okay, so there is DRS Class 33 by Lima. Down onto the track, well, it's repainted Lima Class 33 down onto the track. And I did do some research on 3329, and yes, this loco still exists in the world. It's owned by West Coast Railways at the moment, and it's doing tours. I actually saw it early in the year, come through Flitwick on a tour. I think it was going from Acton Yard back to, where was it going from? No, it was doing like, it went down the East Coast Railway to Bicester and that, and then it went down to London and back up through here, and up north somewhere. I can't remember where it starts off from. Was it Derby? I can't remember. But yeah, I have seen this loco in operation in real life, which is great to see another preserved loco on my layout, which is interesting. Obviously temporarily, but I mean, yeah, nice to do another preserved loco. But anyway, I think it's time we should test this and see what this can do. Now, obviously, I have just serviced it, and I know it can run, so I'm not waiting for like the big reveal or anything. But for you, it will certainly be a big reveal for you. So let's get this going. It's cut out over there. Cut out on the. Oh. Oh, hang on a minute. Why have I got a feeling the track might have moved? It wasn't as. No, that can't be that slow. Wasn't that slow when I was testing it the other day? Maybe the track might have moved somewhere? Let's have a look. Obviously, I know this bit's moved over here. Obviously, if it's a case of, let me just look around and I'll come back to you. Right. So after some testing with it, I've run it in for a little bit, and it has sort of started to wake up a little bit more. So I think it was just a case of, as I put it back, it obviously sort of needs a bit of waking up to get going. So I mean, that's fine. I mean, I've already just serviced it, so I'm not. I mean, it shouldn't really be needing this, but I mean, it has just been cleaned, so it needs to sort of wear in the new cleaned components and so on it. But anyway, let's try it again and do its first test run again. There we go. So as you can see, it obviously can run. There we go. However, it does stall on the. Oh, that's stalling and cutting out. There we go. Yeah, it does cut out a few times, I've noticed. I noticed it that way it goes faster. I mean, I know that that way is going downhill a little bit. Yeah, it's a bit nice. I can smell that sort of classic Lima smell coming through it. And by the way, that's full speed. Yeah, it's quite slow. But then again, I dare say, as I sort of run it in a bit more, that speed will increase. I think it's just a case of it's just gone to sleep. I've just rudely awoken it. But yeah, and yeah, so it runs quite smoothly at the fast speeds. With that being, I mean, that's if I come past you at 50%, which is that at the moment, going that direction, which is quite slow. When we're going the other way, 50%, a little bit faster. So yeah, let's bring it in. Oh, it's come out. Right, let's test out the slower speed then, going towards the camera. Or, oh, maybe it doesn't run that way. Try the other way then. Right. Oh. It doesn't seem to like to go slow. When it goes slow, it seems to want to just cut out. So the slow speed is not. I mean, that's quite slow, and it does jut around a little bit, but it is consistent. It can. I mean, that's quite slow, and it does stutter a bit. I mean, it's not. I am expecting not the. I'm not expecting the best for Lima. It's Lima, but I mean, that's quite slow and impressive. Oh, and it cuts out again. Yeah. Right, so it doesn't like to go slow, but the faster speeds, like this, does seem to, yeah, seems to be a lot happier. Oh, let's cut out again. Yeah. Yeah, so it seems to be just in case it just needs to wake up a bit. So yeah, but I mean it's Lima Loco, so if this was the case of the Loco just being like that the entire time, then I'm like, oh no, please don't tell me. But it seems just a case of it needs to wake up a little bit. So once I've got it to get a little bit faster, I will then hook it up to the train that we're putting for the running session, and then we'll have a full train, yeah, full track now, full track running session with some other locos to run with it. So I'll be back in 2 ticks once I've got it to go a bit faster, and then we'll get started on the running session. Right. Oh, yeah, that's going a lot faster now. After some initial running around, as you can see, it does seem to go a bit faster. So, without any further ado, I think it's time to get this coupled up to its train, which is a freight train consisting of wagons. So, without any further ado, let's go and get it coupled up to its train. So, off we go. Here it comes. Oh, it's cut out literally on the very start of the point. Give it a nudge. Oh, managed to save that. Oh, I was lucky there. Blimey. That was a very nice coupling, but I didn't hit the coupling hooks lock in. So that's a nice smooth coupling. Well, I don't have to worry about if they're going to miss if one, because both are ball couplings, so that's fine. But anyway, time to get this loco going. Now I've got a weird feeling that's going to cut out immediately because I've put it right on the point. So let's hope not, and let's just see what happens. But if it does, then I'm going to rip him. I don't know. Then I'm not going to be surprised for this, but hopefully it doesn't. But anyway, here we go. I jinxed it, didn't I? Right. Yeah, let's see. Oh, no. A little bit more. There you go, with a nice freight train. Hopefully it doesn't sort of fail and then not be able to pull it, but it does seem to be pulling quite well. And it's just stalled again. Well, it's made it around the track, so it seems to be okay. Only cut out once, and that was on the points. But I mean, oh, for God's sake! I say that, and the next thing you know, it cuts out on the points over here. So that's going to be a bit annoying. Get going. There we go again. Right. So on track number 2, we have the other class 33, which is the one I own, and now this is the proper 33027 from Lima, and this is El Mountbatten of Burma. With a nice sort of BR blue coaches with it today. So without any further ado, let's get it going. Ooh, right. I forget how quick this starts up. There we go. Then the other Type 3 I have is my ROG Class 37, based on a for Cepheus. And I've got some tankers, which has got 2 more dishes to it, so if you can work out which ones are those, I mean, they're quite easy to pick out, but you'll see what I mean. But for now, let's get it going. Try to slowly get it going, it's quite a speedy runner. Which one was that? I think it was this one. Yep. And there we go. Now, as I don't have any more Type 3 diesel locos to hand, I have gone with one down, and that is being a Type 2 diesel loco, and that is the Class 2188, and it's studying Pete Waterman's black livery. So, without further ado, let's get this going. Really nice speed runner. I mean, it's just starting to move there, it's really nice. And I've gone with some, oh blimey, some blonde plastic coaches with you, and there goes the base up. Seems to be going a bit faster now. Yeah, much faster now. Okay, so after an impressive running session, with the 33 now running at a better speed with no cutout since the very start of the running session, and I was happy to see that it was running a lot faster now. So obviously it was just a case of it just needs to run in. But I'm really happy to see that this loco is running back to its full potential. Here it comes now. There it goes. Look at that. Over the points, no cussing out. So yes, I am really happy with this loco. It's another good loco that my friend has bought, and I will be happy to see it running around my friend's layout. So without any further ado, that's all that I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you've got any questions or anything about this loco, please do below in the comments, and of course like and subscribe to keep the channel going. So for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for some more videos. Goodbye everyone.